publicly called out Tyrese before his child custody hearing. They're ordering to fork over 250,000 and 400K to her. I think that's the main
Wow.
issue. And apparently he's been also held in contempt of court. But the fact that she was only seeking I believe 250,000, but the lawyer fees were 400,000. He's got to come out of pocket 650,000. Like, why aren't we talking about that abuse of the system? You know, I guess she had to retain them for, I guess, a period of 2 years. That's a huge chunk.
What's going on YouTube? It's King Sosa YouTube, back up in this motherfucker again. You already know what the business is. Hey man, Tyrese is a fool, G. Tyrese funny as a motherfucker, G. You know what I'm saying? Fumble after fumble after fumble after motherfucking fumble, cuz. Straight crazy. But check it out. It was this chick that I seen on YouTube. She was talking about inspirational stuff and marriage and couple advice and blah blah blah. Well, and then she was a little baddie, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I said, in the comments, I'm like, she fine, you know what I'm saying? And then she hit a little heart, you know what I'm saying, under my comment or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Man, it had to be about a day later. Probably about a day later, I found out this Tyrese ex-wife or whatever, Samantha. I couldn't believe it. I say, man, this fool, he went the whole 100. You ain't supposed to take the whole pill, G. You supposed to do half. You took the whole thing. Let's watch this video, man. You know what I'm saying? My boy Corey Holmes said it best, G. He a player at heart, you heard me? His inner pimp is always on schedule. He always 100 with himself, which makes him 100. You heard me? I fucks with him heavy, you heard me? Let's take a look at this clip, man.
Beautiful. Where's she at? Right there?
That's
a
old babe.
That's a bad bitch, Market. Look cute.
I told you,
I wanted to see her standing up.
Yeah, that's Samantha Lee.
That's an old babe that I hit up in the comments. I'm like, you fine, you know? Oh, she fine, and she hit a heart on my comment. You know what I'm saying? A day later, find out this Tyrese ex-wife. This fool stupid, man. Just dumb. Hey, for real, I ain't gonna stunt. We would have dated. You know what I'm saying? Probably like maybe a year or two. You know what I'm saying? We fucked around. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. But it went no further than that. I'm sorry. I gotta stay on my motherfucking paper. You know what I'm saying? To stay on your grind. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stay on your grind, people. Talking to these men. Stay on your purpose, man. Don't be falling for that love shit and all that bullshit, G. It's not real. It's like Peter Pan. You know what I'm saying? It's not real, G. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got something going on. You're an NFL player. You're an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? You do rap. I don't even give a fuck if you undiscovered and you do rap. You know what I'm saying? Just in your hood. Stick to your purpose, G. Stick to your purpose, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Let them fall in love and do all that old goo goo gaga, whatever. But you stick to your purpose, G. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as you don't stick to your purpose, it's a wrap. And you're just going to be another stream of income for these gals, G. Another stream of income. They popping babies out. As soon as the baby get finished baking, you know what I'm saying? 9 months later, 10 months later. Shit, that's a stream of income. Think, man. Think. People still trying to do this relationship stuff in 2023, 2024 with the same traditional values that our ancestors and our grandparents and them had 1950s and the 40s and the 60s and the 70s, maybe in the 80s. Quit. That's a whole different world. That world don't exist no more. You need to formulate your mindset on what's going on right now. How relationships are ran now. How businesses ran now. Would you run a business on a 1940, 1950, 1965 mindset? Hell, motherfucker, no, you wouldn't. So why the fuck are you coming into relationships with a 1960s or 1970s mindset. Oh, I love her. She loves me, and we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna protect my queen, and I'm gonna do this and do that, and blah blah blah. Or if you just hold money over old women's heads and stuff like that, like that's old, man. Women getting money, women getting paper now, women getting bags, women making jugs now. You heard me? That shit don't exist in this world, in this system, in this lifetime. This 2023 going on 2024, man. It's time to step it up. And the only way you're gonna be able to step it up, fellas, you gotta follow your motherfucking purpose. Or else it ain't gonna work, G. I don't give a fuck what she look like, a baddie, a ugly, a midi. I don't give a fuck what it is. She gonna follow her purpose at the end of the motherfucking day. You need to follow your shit. Let's check this video out.
Of Samantha Lee on YouTube. She's a social media influencer now and relationship coach, I believe.
Burning the
It's kinda
internet up.
interesting given these circumstances. But hey, nice work if you can get it.
To see if something stands out.
Oh, Lord.
What? I'm just saying. She look cute. She's straight for the stroke.
She a baddie though, but she played him like a fiddle.
Straight
He smile
on.
like his teeth too big for his mouth.
He's got a good
A
smile.
real nigga
That nigga
would have
smile like
wilded that out and had her snap.
She was waiting for the bait, setting him up for bait the whole time.
That's got to be one of the worst feelings in the world, to be a slave to a broad.
Say it again.
You got to bring her money every month, man. Just because she decent looking, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's
With her
got to
anymore.
pay Gila monsters if they fucked up and hit raw.
They say it's cheaper to keep.
You want to hang up there at the let's take a trip to Planned Parenthood
Let's do it.
and watch the bitches these niggas walk in there with.
Man.
Them niggas be looking like, ooh, I hope this don't need. No, motherfucker, dog, on them nights, them nights, you a man, you know about them nights.
Oh yeah, we all know them nights. We know them nights where you.
I ain't never got caught up on them
club that
nights.
Was,
Yeah,
subpar.
straight, I'm cool.
Wasn't up to snuff, but you had to do what you had to
Nah,
do.
man.
But I mean, late night at the bar, you know, you gotta make some compromises. So you hung around
No, I
for a
don't.
while too, by the way.
Hey, I didn't hear some uglies. I ain't gonna stunt, you know what I'm saying? Probably with the guys, you know what I'm saying, high school, a little college thing, you know what I'm saying? A little few, you know what I'm saying? A couple night fighters, you know what I'm saying? You can't be all pretty, you know what I'm saying? Little night fighters, but I ain't never been to the club after the club like, man, I'm hitting night fighters and shit and fucking off and the hell now. That shit get your stomach ache. I'm cool on that shit. Matter of fact, I don't even, oh yeah, never. I had pulled women from the club. I was about to say, I don't even think I ever pulled a woman from the club. In my younger days, you know what I'm saying?
The shit you didn't hit, I gotta
see it in
get
the
better.
You gotta get better.
I gotta
Yes.
get
I
better.
done hit some shit in this world. I'm so glad ain't came out.
The woman
No,
he
you
had
know- you know
before
how-
her.
I'm
was
cool,
scary,
Corey, on
right?
that, bro.
Remember his other broad? He had like a little fitness chick.
I don't know nothing about these motherfucking bras these niggas be cuffing and turning into they motherfucking queens.
Right.
No, well, not no more. She like they divorced.
No, but that was his queen. That's why he
Tyrese.
had to pay for her lawyer.
Yeah, Tyrese is tripping.
Back to what I was saying. If you have a woman,
Let's take a look at some of what she talks about on her channel.
All right, y'all. Here are the 4 most common mistakes men make with women in dating today. I know you've been wondering, so let's get into it, family. Number 1, trying to qualify yourself. When you try to qualify yourself, you put yourself at a lower value and put that person on a pedestal. Don't do that. Number 2, agreeing with everything she says, trying to supposedly have all the same likes, all the same interests. Don't do that. Number 3, being too easy, making yourself too available. Number 4, showing all your
Hey, before she get into number 4, it sounds like she about to say showing all your cards. Man, I'm tired of these internet love gurus, man. I'm tired, G. Tired with bleach, man. Hey, let's put some finances at the forefront. Let's put some good thought of thinking and some good strategies so we can elevate as a whole unit of like-minded people so we can get this paper, so we can get this bag, man. I love shit in a relationship and he did this and she did that in ways of... Fuck all that. That's too much motherfucking energy to be wasting on some bullshit, man. Should be funny, man. Hey, I ain't on it. Look at me in the eyes. I ain't on it.
cards to her too soon, having absolutely no mystery.
Well, it sounds like she's giving out some pretty general
Some free game.
advice, you know. Hey, best of luck to her, you know. She's doing well on her channel. $155K. She's a licensed clinical social worker.
Tyrese done built this girl whole
utilizes her
lifestyle.
educational
She ain't got the
background
YouTube.
and the experiences in her
She
clinical
popping.
practice and her spiritual beliefs. So yeah, shout out to her. She got that back.
Hey, hold on, man. Didn't she divorce Tyrese or get on him for working too much and not being around and all that, and him hustling and getting that bag? And she divorced him because she said he locked her out the house, her and her baby or whatever. I'ma keep it G. That's not enough to be divorcing nobody. Oh, she was waiting for anything. He sneezed wrong. Oh, he sneezed wrong and a little bit splashed on me, so I'm getting a divorce from him. And this was already a setup. Everybody already know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a G. I'm from the hard knocks. You know, so I'm gamed up. I'm dipped in game, dripped in game. I know this game from the back of my hands, G. He was the mark the whole time in the whole game. He was the mark. Oh, he locked me out the crib. Man, you know how many G's and players done lock gals out the crib a billion times and they still cracking them toes? Come on, man. Tyrese was on his bag getting his money, you know what I'm saying? And now that she won and now he's a streaming income for her, another streaming income for her because she already got the bag. She busy. She stay busy. Busy. Call her a bee. Bumblebee. Busy. Bzz, busy. Getting that bag, you hear me? You see the difference? How they'll feed you love, but then in return, cash out on you. Nah, man, you can't feed me no love. I don't eat that. Straight up. Let's finish watching the video.
Hey, we can collab at Faucette Media.
Was raised in America. She is built to stand before the system asking for yours. No way around it. She's going to stand before the system and ask you for yours. I wish somebody would make a documentary on football players 6 years after retirement.
Right.
They all working at Best Buy, Nick, because them motherfuckers believe
They be out.
in the bitch who was cheering.
As soon as you done playing the
Shit
game,
was
you
sweet.
they out.
Shit ain't sweet. Them bitches get their piece and get the...
Hey man, I got something. I'm tired of these cats getting the baddest chicks and the finest thing off the shelf, man. You silly boy, you silly dude, man. You silly, man. Get you a girl who like you. Get you a woman who like you. Then she pretty, but she ain't the finest, most thing. Get you somebody that's gonna be good to you and good for you, man, and let you be creative and let you be your own person and make and as a man, let you make the final judgment calls of the relationship or the decisions making for the family. You know what I'm saying? The ultimate last decision making. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, quit. Get you a woman who is there for you and who like you. Because what's going to end up happening is you stick around with her too long, y'all going to end up having kids and all kind of stuff. Her morals and her values and her discipline is going to raise your kids, not her looks. Quit. That's why y'all need OGs, man. For real. That's why y'all need OGs. I'm 43. I'm deep in the game. I already know what the business is. I done been there, done that, and all kind of shit. Get your head on right. Get your paper right. Stack your cheese, man. Have more than 6 streams of income. Start your purpose. Start your direction. Let that love stuff come to you and let them gals come to you. That's cool, and you can play it how you play it, but you ain't got to have the finest thing off the shelf and the finest thing on the list. And just because you just signed an NFL contract or you know how to dribble basketball, man, cut it out, man. Or you know how to act. You know how to say a couple of lines with Ludacris, you know what I'm saying, every 10 minutes or something. Or you know how to, quit, man. Just cut it out.
Fuck on. My brother Tyrese got a baby that's probably young as hell. What, 4? You know that's 13 years of writing check to...
Big boy checks.
Street yeast has got to be the most worst thing to write a check to. What? Who's who?
Oh, that nigga Tyrese look like
mad.
Dawson, Street Fighter.
He look like he's mad in that picture. He's like this,
Mad.
This ain't gonna end well. Something is wrong here. Either that or he's just in his own zone about this whole thing. You just can't be bothered with them, man. Ooh, yeah, the story this picture tells, man. I'm Unfortunate, man.
Oh, that nigga Tyrese look like Dalsim from Street Fighter. Fire!
That's the happy
uppercut.
days while she was still building her hustle up, making sure the baby made it to earth. Now that the baby is here and the Smiles don't have to participate it for, he is about, with the money he earned, that was gonna make it where he can eventually retire and live a certain way. But now, because he has a child, he has to work and get a job on Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars.
He got to host a karaoke night because he had a baby with us.
You can't get mad at nobody but yourself.
Karaoke.
In 2029, he gonna be hosting the karaoke night.
This was
Y'all gonna be there.
this was his Black Queen he was talking about.
They gonna be singing his song at karaoke.
Yeah, what you think about that, man? Unfortunately, the brother Tyrese is in quite a predicament. You know, first off, he got
She found
back
the sucker.
Child support.
He a sucker and she licked it.
$250,000. I don't know if that was a protest after he got divorced. He decided not to pay child support, but you're not in a good position if you want to negotiate with the court at that point. If you think the judge is discriminating against you because they're likely going to side with the mother. And in this case, it seems like that's exactly what they did. The latest says, despite the numbers that came out of today's hearing, Tyrese's attorney isn't too down about it, she tells. They will file an appeal as soon as the judge's order is entered. She also filed a motion for a new trial, which will be heard next month. And the figure is actually $636,000, which, you know, doesn't make a big difference if, you know, between that and $650, honestly. As for the money, Tyrese doesn't have to pay it all at once. May 15th is the due date for $258K of it. His lawyer says that could be pushed back once their appeal is filed. The judge made a point of saying Tyrese has been paying child support all along, just not the $10K a month the court ordered.
$10K a month.
$10K is a lot.
Damn.
Court ordered. Instead, he's been paying $2,236 a month. The $237K represents the monthly difference he owes, plus interest. The judge, and I guess that's over the course of the child's life as well. The judge publicly called out Tyrese before his child custody hearing. They're ordering to fork over $250,000 and $400K to her. I think that's the
Wow.
issue. And apparently he's been also held in contempt of court. But the fact that she was only seeking I believe $250,000, but the lawyer fees were $400,000. He's got to come out of pocket $650,000. Like, why aren't we talking about that abuse of the system? You know, I guess she had to retain them for, I guess, a period of 2 years. That's a huge chunk, especially if you weren't necessarily, you know, at the top of your game. If you haven't been doing Transformers movies every year and, you know, you're arguing with The Rock about doing the Fast and Furious without you, there's a reason for that, you know, and that pressure. I can only imagine what Tyrese is going through, man. It makes you want to seriously consider if it's worth getting married and having children. Like, you know, me personally, I always wanted to have children.
Tyrese should have read the directions
Still in the
on
process.
the back.
I haven't found the right situation, you know. At this point in my life, I was thinking, you know, it would be in the confines of a marriage, but, you know,
Stay on
these
your
marriages
bag,
are
G.
ending at a clip of 50%. Hey, that means you got a 1 in 2 shot.
It's a new world
not
out here
cool.
now, man.
That's
It ain't
very
back in the day.
high likelihood that
Get your
you might
bag.
end up in the same situation that Tyrese is in. And but you know, I've heard good things about marriage as well. I heard marriage and children can motivate you in your business. You know, it gives you more of a professional persona. You know, you're more acceptable in corporate America with being a family man. But
There's nothing wrong with that.
trade-off is
If
rough.
it work, if it's
Now,
going
if you
right.
got it, that's another thing. You know what
But
I mean?
that's if
He
it go
might have been
right.
playing a legal maneuver where he was withholding the money, where he was going to keep it to himself, give it to her at a later date. Either way, you know, judging on his response here,
Paying all this money.
and how things are going, you know, I would assume too now that she's an online
He was just a
persona,
dollar sign to her.
you know, probably making a different salary than she was when they were together. I would think there would be some type of adjustments that would be made. But hey, anyway, let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe.
Like,
The
comment,
bell
subscribe my
notification for
page.
Uploads. This is
That's what it do.
Faucette Media.
Welcome to Mars. Drop top, everything, $1 million salary. I drizzle with